They've been lying to you. Who am I talking about? The manifestation gurus. They said that you need to reprogram your subconscious mind. And that's not true. You don't have to reprogram your subconscious mind to manifest anything that you want. So there's a simple technique you can do, and you can get whatever you desire. But you have to be consistent. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people that's not getting what they want or what they desire. They're not consistent with doing these techniques. Now, I'm going to tell you about this technique that I use, that I was able to attract things that I wanted. It was for a short period of time, but I did attract them. So I'm going to tell you this technique in a minute. But first, if you're new and you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button right now, because once I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to give away some money to 3 people. I'm going to cash out 3 people some money. But you need to be a subscriber, and you need to drop a comment down below. I like to read comments. I answer all the comments. So do that, guys. It's going to benefit me and you. All right, so this is the technique, because I want to get right to it. No messing around. But first, I need to say this. If you hear anything in the background, I'm in my car. I got my car on. I got the AC blowing because it's hot out here. I'm in Texas, and it's hot. Even though winter is on its way, but it's hot. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and also I'm at the Matrix. I'm at my job, lunchtime. So I said, let me drop a video for my woke nation out there. If you did not know, that's what I call my people, woke nation, which is consists of manifestors. So let's get into it. All right, so I tried this technique because what I found out, if we do something consistently over and over again, the subconscious mind will adapt to that, and whatever program you had running, it will change to that program. But the gurus, manifestation gurus, they said that you need to go back to the source of the issue, go back to when you was a childhood and reprogram that. So for instance, if you've been attracting the same type of person that's giving you problems all the time, you know, same type of person all the time that gives you problems, this stems back to your childhood, because it was a problem that occurred in your childhood, and now that problem became a program. So as you go through your life, you're going to keep running into a person that's going to present that problem. So the guru said that we need to go back to our childhood and change that, destroy that program and change it to a new one. Now here's the problem with this technique, where with reprogramming your subconscious mind. If you're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and you've been having this issue ever since you was a child, from 0 to 7, then that program has been running for years. And now you want to reprogram it and change it to something different. You know how long that's going to take? We really don't know how long it's going to take. But I've never witnessed anybody that changed their program and it took them a week or two. It took them months, years. So in order to change that program, you need to do something over and over and over again. So what I found out, there are techniques out there. I've learned a lot of techniques from Neville Goddard, but if this one technique I learned, it's called the why technique. So what you do is say, why am I, or why do I have? Somebody just pulled up. I'm in the parking lot at my job. But anyway, you say, why do I have this, or why do I have that? For instance, let's say money. You say, why do I have $5,000? Now, the reason why you're using the word why is because your mind is like a computer. And you know, like Google, when you search something on Google, you'll put why this or why that, and it gives you the results of what you're asking. So it gives you the evidence of what you're asking. Same with when you speak to yourself and you say, why do I have $5,000? The subconscious mind is going to find that evidence of why you have $5,000. And when it's finding that evidence, it's going to attract people or things or situation in your life to produce that evidence. So when that happens, your manifestation will appear. Now, in the past, I've done this technique and I was able to manifest what I wanted. But when I stopped doing it, or when I stopped saying it on a regular basis, I went back to whatever my program was on attracting that, what I want to, that attracting that one thing. I started attracting the opposite of it, which was my program that was running. And I've been having issues with money. So I'll get a certain amount of money when I do the why technique. I'll get a certain amount of money, and then I don't consistently get that money because I stopped doing the why technique. And it's just me being lazy, procrastinating, because all of us have a program that we're running, and that program is so strong it's hard to break. But when you do the why technique, you tapping into the computer of your mind, because you might as well say we're like computers. We're just a million times stronger than a computer. We are. But if we can change the program or whatever you're trying to manifest, you stop manifesting what you've been manifesting from that program to something new when you use the why technique. So I'm going back to the why technique because it did work, and I'm going to consistently do the why technique. But I am going to work on reprogramming my subconscious mind, because you really need to do that. But if you're in dire need for something to change, you can do the why technique. And when you do the why technique, do it before you go to bed. Write it down every day. Look in the mirror and say it. Say it every hour. So, that repetition will enforce that why technique, or enforce that into your subconscious mind, because subconscious mind love repetition. And whatever you're trying to manifest, because you're going to use the affirmation, like I said before, you say, why do I have $5,000? Or why do I have good health? Or why do I have that dream job, or whatever you're trying to manifest? You say why. Write it down. And check this out, guys. Write it down if you can. This might be a lot. Write it down. 128 times every day. And I did that before, guys. I wrote it down for 128 times for 3 days. And I was able to manifest some money. I was just trying it out. I said, let me manifest $100. And I was able to manifest $100. It came in my PayPal. It was some money that was refunded to me. I don't know what it from. It was from maybe some type of, I don't know what it was from. I think it was a bank I had. This was a while back. It was a bank I had online, and and fees they was charging. This is what they said. I think it says fees they was charging. They overcharged me, and they sent me $100. And this was after I was doing the Y technique. But to continue, if you want to continue to receive a certain manifestation, you don't have to reprogram your subconscious mind. You just keep doing that technique. But if you don't want to keep doing that technique, you could go ahead and try to reprogram your mind. And if you want to know how to reprogram your mind, reprogram your subconscious mind, leave a comment down below, and I'll make a video on that. But if you're trying to manifest something like in a week or two, do this technique. Try this technique, the Y technique. And I'm out of here. On that note, peace, get woke, and keep manifesting, people.